On the 23rd of May, EA released a statement across social media saying that they've taken a serious approach at helping solve The Sims 4 technical difficulties. And I'm mentioning this now because it ties in directly to the update that they released on the 28th of May. The letter that they released says, "You may notice we're investigating more issues than previous months. This is because we've assembled a team to invest in the core game experience, including tackling technical issues within The Sims 4. We have continued to review reported concerns that have interrupted your Sims 4 gameplay over time, and we recognize this has caused much frustration. That's why we have set out to form this focused team, which will be able to increase both the number of fixes we can address and how often we ship these batched updates. Our goal is to fix more reported concerns, both big and small, over the next 6 months and beyond to check off more boxes on our laundry list. This is our first release, with others following roughly every 2 months. Keep an eye out for future laundry list announcements for the latest rundown of fixes. We genuinely value your input, so please continue to report any issues you experience via Answers HQ. This remains our primary source for information on player experiences. Any and all details are helpful, especially those surrounding where the issue was encountered, so we can reproduce it as part of our investigation. As is the case with any patch, please remember to remove any external game mods and custom content, as they may conflict with the updates." So then in the laundry list, they go on to list a bunch of different problems that players have reported over on Answers HQ. I'm really hoping that this will enable the Sims team over at Maxis to bring out more bug fixes more often, and this will hopefully result in a more pleasant, stable experience for everyone who plays The Sims 4 across both PC and consoles. Let's get into the update that dropped on the 28th of May, 2024. Again, this update is across PC, Mac, Xbox, and PlayStation consoles. Let's go ahead and go through this update and everything that they've fixed and included that's new in the update. The letter says, "Sul Simmers, it is time for some late spring cleaning. Let's fix some things and make a few improvements. We've got quite the spread with a host of resolutions for base game issues, as well as addressing a wide assortment of packs. There's also some performance gains, gallery updates, and DirectX 11 previews. We've squeezed lots into this release, but there's still more to come. Talk with you soon, The Sims team." And the bug fixes and updates in base game. Dishes left in corners will no longer be ignored when cleaning up. I bet your Sims are going to love that. We have plants will no longer grow weeds when out of season. If a plant has them when it becomes out of season, the weeds will be removed until the plant is in season again. And this is going to fix that annoying bug where you had weeds on a plant and you could not weed them because the plant was out of season. Another thing that was fixed was campfires. Campfire spread fire was triggering a 50% chance every 10 sim minutes to burn objects other than chairs in the area. So they've removed that 50% chance trigger to only focus when fireworks trigger, which we all know is the real danger in The Sims 4 after all. A trash can is required message will no longer display when trash cans are present on the active lot. Thank goodness. I kept having to replace my outdoor bin, and it was so annoying. Skills will not randomly increase or change when leaving the lot or editing the household. If your sim knows, they know. The skills list is arranged in alphabetical order, and eyes will no longer twitch when looking at it. Thank you. That will make finding skills a lot easier. Sims 4 packs are listed in the right order in the build by filter. Get back in line for Rent, Home Chef Hustle, and Crystal Creations. These were showing up out of order, so for those of you who don't know, the build by filter shows the packs listed in chronological order. They weren't for those 3 packs, and now they put them back where they belong, thankfully. Careers will no longer have a blank daily task menu. Summon grilled cheese interaction will no longer drop from the interaction queue. Your Sims can now summon grilled cheese as much as they want. Sims will no longer get stuck in the ground and continue to swim laps if the pool is removed in the middle of it, because physics. Now the sim will reset, because magic. Calendar notification light will remain on after traveling. No forgetting those important events. There have been a couple of performance bugs that they fixed. They've made optimizations so the game uses less memory. This will hopefully result in fewer crashes, better frame rates, and more responsive simulations. And they've also improved the lot load process, so it should happen a bit faster from now on. With cats and dogs in city living, small dogs, puppies, and kittens will properly use the elevator to go downstairs from penthouses. Prior to this, there was a bug that prohibited your animals from going outside to use the toilet. Modders had fixed that so that you could do it like on a balcony or something. But yeah, now your Sims for dogs, puppies, and kittens will be able to go outside to go potty. In cottage living, hatchable and spoiled eggs will now remain visible in the kitchen coop whenever the sim travels to a lot. In dine out, order for table interaction will properly clear from the interaction queue after the waiter delivers food to the table, and Home Chef Hustle's players can now add waffles to the restaurant menu. More menu additions to come. Ooh, that's going to be really nice. They've also given us a DirectX 11 preview. DirectX 11 is available in The Sims 4 on an opt-in basis and will be rolled out fully in a later update for Simmers running Windows. If you opt to run The Sims for using DirectX 11, you will potentially experience enhanced game performance and graphics quality. This update is designed to increase the overall gaming experience with improved rendering capabilities that will allow for more details and immersive environments in future releases. We would appreciate your feedback and any issues you experience on the DirectX Answers HQ thread over at answers.ea.com. And they go on to say regarding this preview that Simmers running Windows, if you have a DirectX 11 compatible hardware, you can enter the argument -DX11 into the EA app or Steam to switch to using this renderer. You will be able to see which DirectX version The Sims 4 is using in your game version information displayed in the bottom right corner of the main menu. I know for a fact that my computer is DirectX 11 capable, so let's go ahead and check this out. From what I've understood, over on Answers HQ, they do have official tutorial thanks to EA Cade over there. And according to EA Cade, to check if your computer supports DX11, you press the Windows key plus R on your keyboard to run the dialog box. You type DXDIAG and press Enter. And then in the tool that appears, you click the Display tab or Display 1 if you have a multi-monitor setup. And then under the Drivers section, you want to look for Feature Levels. If 11_0 or higher is listed, your computer will support DX11. He goes on to say that to enable DX11, you open up the EA app, find The Sims 4 in your game library, and then click on the Game Advanced setting above the play button. So let's see, here's the EA app, the library, here's the Sims 4. So you click on this triple dot ellipsis button there. Then you click on View Properties, and then go to the Advanced Launch Options, which is right here. In the Advanced Launch Options, you want to type in -DX11, -DX11, and then save. If you're in Steam, you open Steam, go to your library, right-click on The Sims 4 in your library, select Properties, and then under General, find the Launch Options box. In the field, type -DX11, and then click OK. And he says if you have any problems or need further assistance, ask in the thread. And I will give the website link for this thread down below in the description. The DirectX 11 or DX11 is a set of drivers from Microsoft that enhances visual and audio performance for games. If you're able to do so, applying DX11 to The Sims 4 should result in better performance, smoother animations, and overall improved gameplay experience. Now, this is for PC only. This DX11 is not available for PlayStation or Mac systems. Now, they do say that they are still fine-tuning the DX11 implementation and are aware of some existing issues, and they are going to be enhancing this implementation a little bit better and a little bit more later on. There is one thing I've noticed with the DirectX 11 version. If you have shaders, this is going to get rid of all of the shaders that you have. But yeah, it's running absolutely fine, with a few little problems here with tooltips and such. But yeah, it seems to be doing okay. The official EA website also says that you may experience visual issues with mods, so they recommend disabling all mods while using the DX11 command line argument. Getting back into the bug list, we have Eco Lifestyle. Nose rings will no longer break when paired with brow piercings from the Eco Lifestyle pack. And for rent, property ownership of Tamning Sands lot will be recognized in the Owned Retail tab. Unpleasant surroundings moodlet will no longer be triggered from the pressure cooker and kettle. And tourist location icons will now appear correctly when hovering over the Tomarang World Select screen. Over in the gallery, all profanity filter false positive reports sent to the Sims team via the Sims 4 Gallery profanity filter feedback survey up until the 1st of May have been reviewed and changes implemented. And of course, if you're having any problems with the profanity filter in the Sims 4 Gallery, please do head over to this survey. I will put the link in the video description and let them know the problems that you're having. Non-anonymous gallery users appearing in the following and followers tabs will once again display the number of followers each user has. Moving to get to work, aliens will stop having noticeable changes in facial structure when aging up, which is really good for those of us who play with aliens. In growing together, the had a baby milestone now triggers from having a science baby or going into the hospital rabbit hole. In high school years, teens will no longer be able to send flirty messages on Social Bunny to adults or household family members. And after a teen high school sim completes all tasks and aces their exams, they will be promoted to a better grade instead of being stuck at the grade that they previously had. In Horse Ranch, Sims will no longer autonomously want to buy baby goats, which is a good thing because this autonomous want was causing the UI to pop up like a jack-in-the-box. It was really annoying, and I'm so glad that they fixed it. Nectar value in Horse Ranch is now properly increased when selling to the mysterious rancher, and horses will no longer get stuck when sleeping too close to the horse training ball. In Island Living, mermaid conservationists can now complete the snorkel in Muapalam job task. Before, you were doing it and it wasn't popping, being marked as complete. Now it should work. And finally, in Seasons, during winter, the weeding animation will no longer repeat and the sim will actually remove all the weeds surrounding the plants. Fantastic. So, my friends, have you enabled the DirectX 11 for your Sims game? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know which of these bug fixes you're most excited about. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.